advice for Abelity. I watched a little bit, so I'm gonna be like watching stuff I've already watched. I'm sick right now, so don't mind my voice, and don't feel bad if I like be too negative. I'm better at pointing out bad stuff, and you're a beginner, so you should be expecting that anyway. So anyway, let's get started. That's pretty loud actually. Yeah, that explains it. My volume was at like 100. Okay, so it should be better. Okay, that was a bad start. It was a decent attempt at an idea. Alright, so the best punish for a DP there would be close slash, two slash, heavy slash, and then far drill. Heavy slash with 2 hits. Or if Eddie's there, then you want to waste time, you can just command throw. I think you tried to throw there. Okay, good, you got the knockdown. Let me see the mix-ups. Oh, you fucked it up. For the corner mix-up, you want to do a dashing jump. So 6-6-9, and then you do the mix-up. So that's better positioning for if they're crouching, because then you wouldn't whiff there. Wouldn't have whiffed. Nice. Didn't combo, but yeah. Okay, you could have, I think from there you could have done heavy slash, because he was crouching, you could have done heavy slash into far drill to get the knockdown. If they were standing, you probably should have done close slash and then 2D. Alright, so in that situation, I think you should have just got the knockdown, unsummon, resummon. You're pressing way too many buttons on wake up. I know these guys aren't that good, but yeah, you would have got blown up for that. Okay, you would have got blown up for that 2D against a better player. Okay, so I wanted to say before this. Hold on. Okay, so you just did dust. That's actually really bad. You shouldn't do dust unless you actually confirm the combo. The better high-low is to do the jumping one, like you tried before. But if you don't want to do that, you can do 6K instead. It's less risky with Eddie out, and it gives you more time to confirm the hit. And if you do dust, you might like accidentally mess up. Basically, dust, what I'm saying is it shouldn't be like your main mix-up, because you got the big yellow light, the orange light to telegraph it, and then you need to know the combo to confirm it. Okay, yeah, don't press bounce there. It's not really worth it. Yeah, better. You should have done the better confirm. They would have killed. You should be dead here. Oh, you messed up. Nice. I like to do that as well. It's not very risky for Zato, as long as you block it, it's pretty safe. as long as they block it. My thing says I'm streaming Sonic Revenge 2. What? Are they quitting? Okay. I'm not gonna watch all these matches. Yeah, okay. So the reason you didn't get Drill there is because Drill has an invisible cooldown timer. You can't use the same drill again for a couple seconds. You can do the other drill, but you can't do the same drill, which is why doing 2K after a blocked far drill is riskless. Okay, I do that sometimes, but it's not a great habit to get into, to be honest. Why is it buffering? Alright, so I don't know why you're using that block string actually. 2P to 2K. It's not a mix-up. It's a mid into a low. If you wanted to start off with a low, you could do 5K 5S 2S, or you could do 2K 2S. Basically, anything would be better than that. And because even if you get the hit, you're starting from 2P, which is prorated, so you're not going to get a lot of damage. The only reason someone would get hit there is because they're mashing. Alright, nice try, but yeah, you need to confirm it. Like I said, I don't like that burst there. I feel like you wanted to YRC that drill, which you can't really do, but it worked out. Mawaru in neutral isn't that good, but you're a beginner, so I'll let you get away with it. Okay, round start against Sol, against a lot of characters actually. Sol can just press 5S to blow up any of your buttons, so you shouldn't really be pressing any buttons. The safest thing to do would be to backdash or instant air backdash to get some space. The only reason you'd press a button is because you're reading like a dash in throw round start or something similar to that, like a jump round start, but that would be risky for them, and it wouldn't really be a common thing because they know they can just press 5S. Yeah, I don't like that drill there either. Yeah, you need to get like proper block string confirms. That's like the #1 thing to practice. I think I said to you before, it seems like you're not actually holding buttons, which is like the #1 thing to work on. Also there, you did the command throw mid-screen, which it worked, so that's good that you recognize that it was in a position where it would work, but because you're mid-screen, the best thing you can actually do is set up an unblockable, and after that you don't even get a good combo because it's mid-screen. The best you can do is 6P JHD or super jump JSHD, which isn't a lot of damage because of the proration on the drill, and you're left with a dead eddy afterwards. So yeah, mid-screen I'd say I prefer, for you at your level, I'd prefer just to do high-lows into Mawaru, and even if they block it, they're pushed into the corner anyway, so it's a better position for you. If the throw whiffs, you're basically stuffed unless you OS it with a Nobiru, and even if it works, like, you don't even get a good conversion, and you're left in a bad position afterwards. You're using Blitz a lot, which works against lower level players, but be careful of that against really good players. Okay, nice. Oh, you should have just done JHD, or you know what? You could have actually done another Shadow Gallery to get the knockdown or the corner, the wall splat. Yeah, I don't I don't like that. You you could have gone into the gun flame and it would have been counter hit and you'd have been dead. Yeah, in that situation, just go for the 2P 2D unsummon. These jumping, these empty jump throws are weird. They shouldn't be working, but they are. So I guess it's not bad that you keep doing them. Yeah, I still feel like you're pressing a lot more buttons than you should be. You're only really getting away with it because this guy isn't really frame trapping you. Yeah, I don't like that summon either. He could have easily killed Eddie or punished you. I think you said in the Discord that you wanted to do more stuff like button into summon. Uh, that's a good thing to practice, but it's not something you want to rely on specifically, especially against buttonsy players like this. Because if they press any button, basically Eddie's dead. You want you want to do it in a situation where they're expecting the drill, so they respect that and they'll keep blocking. Sorry if I sound really monotone. I'm sick, like I said, and I can't really emote right now, or in general. Yeah, I don't like that drill there. It's 19 frame startup, so if you pressed any button, he probably would have beat you. I think you tried to round start Shadow Gallery there. Nice. What would have been better is SH into PD. You can if you can instant block that Bandit Revolver and then just ground throw it as a punish. I like that actually, but it would have been better to do back throw because he'd be in the corner. I think you might even be able to air throw him, but ground throw is better. No, you went too aggressive. You're actually really minus even on 2S hit. You need to cancel it into something. I don't know if you're really minus, but I think you're like minus still. You're not really using puddle summon either. If you do, if you get a random far drill, it's not a bad idea to puddle summon sometimes, depending on the situation. Yeah, you're pressing too many buttons. Okay, yeah. I mean, you did get the knockdown, which is the most important part, but you could have got more damage. Even like S into drill, into close slash into 2D would have been better. I like the 6K there. Let me see that again. Yeah. The confirm you want to go for actually is another Mawaru into knockdown, just into unsummon for the corner carry. He's getting really frustrated against you, which is when you want to do like frame traps and stuff. He's getting really desperate to get in. I think I would have done close slash there, but that worked out. So after the hard far slash there, far drill, sorry, you just stood there and did nothing. In that situation, the rock paper scissors is if they air dash at you, instant summon Noboru will beat that. And then, but if you instant summon Noboru and they do a projectile or something, it'll beat Noboru, and Puddle Summon beats Projectile, but 2K from then beats Puddle Summon. But if they 2K and you Noboru, then you have Eddie out, so it's better for you. So that's the rock paper scissors. I don't. It only really works if they know the situation. If they don't, then you probably just do whatever you want. In that, right there, he did. Let me see what he did. Yeah, he just backdashed. So you could have just puddle summoned or just summoned, and you would have been fine. Nice anti-air. You recognize that you wanted to get in from the air. You're using drills to dissuade ground approaches, which is good. In that stun situation right there, the best thing to probably do would have been to unsummon and then dust and then do a wall splat combo because he was close to the corner anyway. You might have been able to kill with a Noboru combo. Hold on. No, I don't think so actually. But yeah, you would have done a lot more damage with a Noboru combo. But I would have gone for dust. Yeah, I don't like that. I think you might have messed up the drill input. But after a blocked Noboru and you're far away, they're basically free to punish Eddie. Yeah, don't try and jump out there. Yeah, you messed up. You need to dash jump. Okay, you messed up the unblockable. Don't let him do stuff like that. You have a lot of meter that you're just not using. Personally, if you want to get out of pressure, I prefer to use dead angle rather than pressing buttons or jumping out. It's still baitable, so it's not like free, but it's better than pressing buttons. And if you have full meter, I'm pretty sure you can RC anyway. Okay. Against Soul, well, most DP characters, you can do Mauro 6p on their wake up, and then it'll OS their DP. So if they DP, they hit Eddie, and then the second hit gets you involved through it, and you hit them. So you punish them, but Eddie's still dead. If you want a hard bait, that's a better reward, but if they read the hard bait, they can get away with stuff. So it's not really something I like to do very often. Alright, you messed up there. He wasn't in the corner for like exactly in the corner for some reason. I don't know how you got behind him, to be honest. I think when he pressed 5H, he got moved back. But yeah, he shouldn't have been able to press 5H. He should be a true block string. Unfortunate on the 6p. That was a good idea though. I like that you did it. Okay. That was a bit risky, to be honest. Honestly, it would have been better to just instant block and then throw it. Or press a button, because it's minus anyway. After this one, I'm going to move on to the Potemkin matches. I said to you in the Discord that you're not really holding buttons, which is, yeah. You wanna work on that as like the main thing. Nice XP. You're pretty good at that. I think you're doing it preemptively, which is when you want to do it. Yeah, so the shadow gallery there, it's a gimmick pretty much. Don't rely on it. Nice. But it would have been better to just go for the 2D for the guaranteed knockdown. It's more important to get knockdowns when you don't have Eddie out, so you get a free summon. Oh, I didn't notice it was 3 rounds. Okay, nice try. He was a bit too far though. 5 for Zato. His P buttons don't actually chain into each other, so doing 5P 5P is actually a link, and it's a lot more effort than it's worth. You might as well do 5P 2P because that actually does chain. Okay, you could have confirmed that, but I didn't. In that situation, you're after 2D, you're very minus, so don't press buttons after it. Summon? Okay. You didn't need to do the dash there because you were close enough. Nice. Alright, yeah, don't do that. If you're gonna do anything there, do Mauru and then run in. Alright, this is a bit messy. You can 6p that on reaction. If you wanna practice block strings, watch what high level Zatos do. It's mostly just high lows, stuff like that. Yeah, you shouldn't have let go of S there. It messed up your combo, and Zato can't get any knockdowns from air hits unless you do Shadow Gallery or Super, which is not very common. I think that was a messed up 2D. I like that you're jumping after the gunflame, so to punish him, because that's a situation most low level players just respect. Oh, I don't like the RC there. You have Eddie out. It's basically safe anyway. You should only RC if you don't have Eddie, because then you can confirm it to command throw or dust if it hits, and you're safe if it doesn't. But you can do that for free with Eddie out anyway. You're not okay. So let me go back. Yeah, you're letting Eddie die for no reason after Noboru's. Yeah, don't do 6p there. 6p is really slow. You want to do something faster, like 2k, and 2k is actually plus, so you could actually take it into a command throw. That was weird. You're lucky that worked actually. Oh, nice feint. He could have fucked you up. I don't know why you RC'd there. You're plus anyway. It wasn't to bait the burst because you got hit by it anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the Potemkin matches now. Okay, this is still Soul. Alright, here we go. Nice. Alright, that worked, which is good. Yeah, you're pressing buttons there. You shouldn't be pressing so many buttons. Zato's back buttons are really slow and they are really bad hurt boxes. So you get hit more often than not. Okay. You said this Potemkin was a bit tricky, but he's doing a lot of hard reads, which you can take advantage of. Yeah, like right there. You can actually punish that. Using 2H or 6P beats Mega Fist. Or you can just, if you just block it, it's minus, so you can press buttons. If you instant block it, it's even more minus. I'm not sure if it's punishable though. That wasn't really worth it, to be honest. Against Hammerfall, you want to do, because Hammerfall only has yeah, don't do this there. Because Hammerfall only has one hit of armor, you want to do a button that has multiple hits really quite close together. So the best button for you, and one that is basically made to beat Hammerfall, is a fast slash. So use that in neutral when you think he's gonna Hammerfall. Blitzing against Potemkin is very, very risky. And especially holding it, because he can just react to you coming towards him with the Potemkin Buster. It's bad burst from him. Yeah, he's hard reading jumps and stuff. I think he tried to Potemkin Buster you and it would have worked. Yeah, that's a bad place to summon. I think you just did that on muscle memory. You didn't actually react to the fact that it didn't hit. He could just he knuckled there. Yeah, see, like there. He's doing Hammerfall a lot, and it's actually punishable. You can just I think you can just 2D it. Oh, you should have unsummon there. Unsummon YRC. Or RC, I think, probably in that case. Nice bait on the backdash.
What happened?
I'm not sure if it was on purpose. Yeah, don't let go of D ever, basically, when Eddie's out. You don't want to set the mine by accident. It's a very, very bad situation to be in. Yeah, see like there? If you want to unsummon, you should do Nobiru unsummon, because that leaves you plus. Doing drills against Potemkin isn't that great because he can't dash anyway. The only real reason to use it is if he does like buttons. So close slash is pretty much useless. Just do fast slash if he's in that range. If he's close enough to not use far drill. Oh, that was good. If he's close enough to not use far drill, then don't use drills at all. Just use buttons. In that situation, you did dust to avoid the slide head. I'm not sure if that was on purpose, but it seems like it was. So there, what would have been good is I'm not sure when it was. Hold on, let's go back. So you have more than 25% meter. The best thing to do there is to dust YRC to avoid the slide head, and then punish him with a drill. It's pretty obvious burst with the dust. You could have baited it. Yeah, okay. I don't know why you did that. You want to do the mix up. Yeah, you just let go of K right there. What you want to do is you want to do the whole string and then use Eddie to cover your recovery, and then if it hits, you confirm into a combo. Right now what you're doing is you're doing K, let go, and then the rest of the buttons. You want to hold K the second time. The reason you let go the first time is because Eddie's already occupied doing something, so you can't accidentally make him do another move. Also, yeah, they didn't combo. And you let go of D as well, so that left the mine. So yeah, you need to hold buttons. It's like the number one thing you need to. I keep saying this. You really need to practice that. Just practice your block strings in training mode. This character is a training mode character. You want to spend like 80% of your time in training mode. Oh, why is it buffering all the time? Oh, it's unfortunate. Killed Eddie. Yeah, like I said, use fast slash instead. Fast slash into drill works the same as two slash. Except you probably wanted to go for multiple hits of fast slash, just in case he does hammer fall. So the mix-up becomes if he hammer falls, you fast slash, and if you fast slash, he can mega fist to beat that. But you can beat that with 6p. But if you 6p, then he can hammer fall. So that's the mix-up that you get going in neutral. It's a lot safer to do fast slash, especially with Mia, because you can YRC it and then react with the 6p if he jumped. Oh, he could have missed you up there. I think you could have thrown that. He was too close. Yeah, see, that's a situation where the P's not chaining messed you up. Yeah, it would have been preferable to just go for 1p and then 2d. Like, 5p 2d would have been way better, because there's basically no chance of messing it up, because it's a Gatling instead. It's 5p 5p 2d is not very much damage. In fact, it might actually do less damage. So just go for 5p 2d. Yeah, you want to do H there instead of S, because it will reach. Also, don't let go of D, like I said. Like, basically ever. Unless you really want to... Unless you have an unblockable setup. I don't know if you're the pad player or the stick player. If you're the pad player, it might make more sense why you're letting go of buttons. Yeah, in that situation, you should have just summoned. Anytime you get a drill knockdown, I mean, you can summon. If you're too far, you can just puddle summon, and then move Eddie behind them, so they can't hit him, and then you're basically free to do whatever you want. These guys aren't blitzing back. Most people blitz back. Okay, that was a long delay. Yeah, you wanna practice that too. It's very important that you get him to hit at the same time. You messed up both unblockables you've attempted in these games that I've seen. Yeah, see, it's risky to hold it. He's doing a lot of hard reads. You can just confirm into Heavenly. He could just see you jump and then do it. That's unfortunate. That's why you do SH instead of just H. Or you just mash B. Good. Not pressing buttons after 6k. Alright, that's like the only time I've seen you do paddle summon. Oh, you could have confirmed into close draw there to knock down. not a terrible burst. You got him off you. Oh, he messed up. He super jumped by accident. If you use fast slash, that actually makes this matchup very much in your favor. Yeah, don't hold back there. You want to hold. You want to make it so Eddie is actually closer to you. And do strings that make sure Eddie doesn't go behind the opponent by accident. If you're gonna Mawaru. Like when you press buttons after the Mawaru, you seem to hold forward when you should basically be holding down. Also, I really don't like this. The super is only really good if you want to chip out. Otherwise, it's basically just like a gimmick, whatever thing. I don't know why he's doing that. Yeah, see, that's why it's risky. He gets a lot of damage off of throws. Most characters don't get that much damage, but he does, and he can do lows as well. He can do 2D RC into like basically death for you. Yeah, you need to practice having true strings. You don't want to have delays as Zato. You have high lows anyway. Well, you want to have delays, but not like in a situation where you're vulnerable. Yeah, and again, you want to confirm the dust actually hitting before letting go, because you just put yourself in a terrible situation because of that. I think you just tried to drill there. That happens to me as well. Don't worry about it. You just need to practice it. Oh, nice one. Don't summon Eddie from the puddle. You could just kill him. Yeah, the string is jump K, H, and then let go of K. Oh, that works. Nice. Basta. It didn't kill because of RC proration. You have all the meter there. You should have just done button into drill into RC summon into death basically. You need to use your meter more. RCs are very useful for Zato, especially the drill RC, because it's basically a summon for free. Well, not free. You're using meter, but like, yeah, supers aren't actually that useful for Zato, outside of like reversal or killing someone, or getting the knockdown in the air. But even that is situational. So there, I didn't actually expect that to work, but you should have cancelled 2H into summon there. You would have got Eddie out without risking anything, basically, because he was already in hit stun, and he would have been above you, so you could have no-buried him if he teched forward. Yeah, don't summon a wake up. I think you might have tried to do super. Ah, yeah. I think you said that. You need to do the inputs clean. It seems like you're just doing strings that you've practiced. Like, you don't even confirm if they hit or not. You just do the string that you know how to do. Also, Mawaru is good in this matchup because of Hammerfall as well, because it's 3 hits. It's not. Again, they can just hit it in neutral, so don't do it in like really bad situations. Like if you think they're just gonna jump over it or press a button. That was almost it. Oh, you didn't let go of D? Okay, nice. To be honest, I'd recommend doing Zato's combo challenges as a way to get those concepts into your muscle memory because they're really good for that. In that situation, you could have knocked down by doing 2S Eddie jab, let go of P. I mean, and then combo that to drill to far drill. It's a bit more complicated than I think you'd probably be able to do at your current level. But it's a possibility. I'm just letting you know. That's not good. You shouldn't be doing that stuff.
What the? No, but I called a buzzsaw, man. Took the hit like that.
Yeah, don't do 2S to try and poke out stuff. It's a really slow and punishable button. And yeah, that's why Shadow Gallery like that is a gimmick. They can press anything, they can air throw you, they can ground throw you. After that, if it didn't kill you, that's actually punishable. That's actually minus because it's an OTG. You can press buttons after that. If he combos into it properly, you're knocked down normally, and he can set up like Trishula or something. But on OTG, you can press buttons.
What?
Yeah, you need to cancel that into drill. Yeah, you don't let him get away with handfuls. Do fast slash.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, there. I don't. I think you were just mashing P. To be honest, you shouldn't mash with this character like ever.
No, where's my...
You need to pretty much plan what you want to do in advance, and then get buttons held ready for it. Your Eddie, you need to focus on where you want to position Eddie as well, and hold diagonals to get him in the right position. You're holding back a lot, which is actually detrimental when you have Eddie out because he moves Eddie away from the opponent.
Shit, the combo?
Yeah, don't press buttons after 6k. Oh, you messed up. You get the unsummon anyway because it was like the first mix-up,
I'm dead.
so it's not terrible.
Man, I missed my unblockable. Oh! Oh, shit!
Yeah, you're dead.
Oh, no!
Aussie? No, you don't even need it. Okay, I'll watch one more, and this will be it. Let me skip to a later match because maybe you would have learned some more stuff.
Jump S. You can now,
Uh, okay, let me start the beginning of this round.
man.
Okay. Oh, you press P, so which is better. At round start. Yeah, that's why you don't do just heavy slash. You want to do slash heavy slash because they can't just throw you afterwards. Against Potemkin, don't do close slash basically ever, pretty much. He can hammer fall through and punish you. That was fortunate for you. Yeah, you shouldn't have done far drill there. Because even if he blocked it, it wouldn't have pushed you far enough for it to connect. Press buttons? No, you didn't press buttons. You guys should be telling each other how you can get out of stuff.
I'm dead.
OTG. He didn't OTG you. He could have killed you with an OTG. You're playing this character like a regular Guilty Gear character, which doesn't really work. You need to play this character in a way specific to him. Like, he doesn't play like any other character in the game. You need to cultivate a certain muscle memory and understanding of how he works for it to play him properly. It's not, you can't just pick him up. Not that I'm saying you just picked him up. I'm sure you did a lot of stuff in training mode, but you need to basically watch other Zatos go into the combo challenges. The challenges aren't like actually stuff you do in matches, but it's just to teach you how to utilize negative edge in a way that's useful. Like, it introduces the concept to you, but you need to develop it further by yourself or by watching other people in matches. Yeah, don't run into it. That's a bad thing to do against Potemkin. Basically, you wanna run away until you have Eddie out, and then you wanna go in, because it's much safer to go in with Eddie out. If you don't have Eddie out, his buttons are better than yours, and he can fuck you up massively. He does a lot of damage, and you have low health and no guts. What? That's a tricky situation for you, because it looked like he wanted to pop Buster, which it would have been any of your buttons unless you did Drunkard Shade, but Drunkard Shade is punishable on block, so it's a bad situation for you. And if he read the jump,
Did you know there's a jump?
and he had the meter to pop Buster RC and then punish your jump as well. So yeah, that's bad situation. You shouldn't have pressed the button there. I know you can't really know when danger time is gonna happen, but it's just when it does happen, you just have to like do the least risky option for yourself. They can read that, but yeah. Some If you have Eddie out, danger time is actually way better for you. Oh, I like that. I like the RC. Confirm the hit. It's better if you confirmed into 2S before doing it, but it's not bad to get that into your muscle memory. I need to work on that myself, actually. Oh, nice, you did far slash, like I said. You should actually cancel that into drill or summon.
Oh, winner takes all. Fuck this.
In the air, when you hit him in the air, you should have cancelled that into summon, in like Nobu or something. And if you teched into it, he would have died.
Oh, winner takes all. Fuck this. Oh shit. What the fuck is? Oh fuck.
Ah, you're dead. Yeah.
Not baited. Oh bait.
Yeah, I think that you're actually dead.
No, not with
Because he didn't RC. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, don't press buttons. Against Potemkin, the thing you want to do is you want to jump out of his jumps. You want to jump out of his throws, and you want to block his hits. You don't want to press buttons ever, because you can get messed up for doing that. And your buttons are slow anyway. It's not going to be a pop buster.
Ah, she fine. And this sucks.
like that you're running away. That's good. It seems like you've adjusted in these later matches, but you're still not doing like proper block strings. You should work on that. Like the most. I can't talk very well. Sorry. This is like the thing you should work on. And if you work on that, it will develop your muscle memory for holding buttons as well. I don't think I agree with that OTG, but that's his thing.
Yo, I was playing, man. Fuck. See for you.
Oh, I should just gone into 2D. You could have comboed after that if you did Fardro Internet Dash HD, or you could have just summoned. I think you did a summon actually. My bad. Almost. You almost did the right thing. Oh, nice. I don't know if that was on purpose, but it worked. Might have been baiting a throw. Okay, yeah. That's why you don't do drills when he's inside drill range.
Fucking asshole. Okay, winner takes all.
Yeah, see. Yeah, okay. I would have preferred if you did into heavy slash
Ah,
or 2D.
see. Oh shit, kena see. Ah, shit. Oh, kena.
Okay. Well, hopefully I've not been too harsh, and hopefully I've said some things you can learn from and work on. But yeah, I'm not very good at this, so sorry if I'm bad. But yeah, hopefully this helped. See you. Thanks for letting me commentate over it.